Hello, everybody, and I hope you're having a great day. And today I'm going to talk to you very honest and very serious. I get recommended videos all the time, and it's usually prepping videos, and I do watch some of them, and I'm telling you that most of the people on here, they're not preppers. They really aren't. And I won't go into detail of, what they are or who they are or anything else, because my job, I feel, is to be as honest with you as I possibly can be and give you the best advice to get you through what everybody seems to think is coming. Now, how severe is it going to be? I don't know. But if you can't afford it, it's severe. When you go into the store and you have to walk away because you do not have the money to get meat or eggs or flour or milk or anything that you need because you're that broke or you can't pay your rent, it's serious. And so I've decided it's time for me to really get serious with you guys and give you 6 items I have always had all my life in my home. Because these 6 items, if you have them, you can get through any kind of food crisis. You just can. Now, if you can add a couple other things to it, oh, awesome. But I'm going to give you the 6 to start with. And that is flour, sugar. Flour, there's abundance of things you can do. And everybody has a sweet tooth. And in my family, everybody likes, except for me, I don't like cream or sugar in my coffee. I like it black. But my family, they all like cream and they all like sugar. So it would be flour and sugar. Then beans, some sort of beans. Pick your favorites. I pick pinto beans, although I have all kinds of other beans, including black-eyed peas, white beans, northern beans, butter beans. I have all kinds of beans. But I think pinto beans are the more versatile. You can do a whole lot more with them. Another thing, rice. Okay, you can make Spanish rice. You can make like a rice pudding. You can even make a drink from rice. There's a lot of things you can do with rice. If you can extend beyond those 6 items, beyond that, beyond the powdered milk and the beans and the rice and the flour and the sugar, go for cornmeal, grits, and some oatmeal. Go for that. And buttermilk powder, because you can use that for pancakes. Makes awesome pancakes. But that's all you need, and you will survive. You don't need anything else. Would it be nice to have a few extra things? Sure. But hey, you can make your own noodles. If it gets that bad for spaghetti, you can do it. You can. But if you do have some extra money, you can store noodles. There's not a problem. You can store cans of tomatoes. You can can your own tomatoes. I will get into, there are a couple things you need to grow in the summer to help get you through that are really, really good. But if you have these items that I just mentioned, it is absolutely all you need. And you can cook an abundance of different kinds of food. And as always, at the end of my videos or in the middle, I give you a recipe. Okay, now, I have showed you guys how to make this. This is a red, like enchilada sauce, okay? I made enchiladas the other day. I'm probably going to upload, because I did do some video of it. They're delicious. And I have showed you already how I make this. Now, just for some of you maybe who don't know, I use this kind of dried chilies. It's just chile de ancho. You can use any kind of red chili you want. Most people really overdo how many they put. You only need 3, maybe 4, 3 really. And what I do is I just take hot tap water. If your tap water is really hot, you can use it. If not, I would heat it a little bit and just drop the chilies down in there. Let them sit for 30 or 40 minutes till they get a little bit soft, and pull the stems off of them and take the seeds out. These are tomatoes from my garden. This is from an early girl, and a lot of times because we are so hot here, they ripe really, really quick and they're very tiny. To this salsa, when I take those 3 chilies from here, I will add 4 or 5 of these. These little things, I will put in a container and stick them in my freezer. That's what I do. They're too small really to do much of anything else. But they go great in salsas. Frozen. I just solid. I just wash them, pull this little stem off, and throw them in a glass jar, whatever it may be. And then when I want them for something like this, I take them out of the freezer. And I make my salsa. I'm going to do something with this leftover salsa for breakfast. Well, here we are. These are, kind of like simmering, boiling a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is just smash them up really, really good. And then let them kind of cook after they're kind of smashed. If I need more liquid, I can always add a little more liquid from the beans that I cooked in the slow cooker. And then let's get going here to our next step in this process for breakfast. Okay, what I have here is I poured that red sauce into here. And if your sauce is too thick, you can always add a little bit of water to it. And I'm going to take a tortilla. I'm going to put it down in here. And then I'm going to flip it. I want to get this tortilla pretty well covered. Because I'm going to take it. Let me see if I can move the camera over here. And I'm going to do this with it. And then I'm going to heat this up. And I'm going to take that tortilla and just put it on the plate. I'll show you in a second. I flip this over because you want to kind of cook it a little bit on both sides. And I'm going to lay this on the plate like this. And I'm going to repeat this one more time with another tortilla. Now I have my other tortilla. It's in my sauce. But I have another tortilla right there to cook. I'm cooking it. I'm going to flip this over because I want this kind of cooked on both sides. Now, it's folded. It's not a big deal even if you, let's say you cannot get it to unfold. Not a big deal. But you usually can. And that's it. And this is ready. And the hard part is really taking it out and putting it on the plate. But there you go. It's on the plate. I'm going to show you what's next. This is awesome breakfast. I mean, it's like going out to a restaurant and eating in a Mexican restaurant and not spending $40 for 2 people. You spend a couple of dollars. Okay, my next step here is to cook some eggs. And I'm going to cook the eggs in the same grease that I cooked the tortillas because it will give it that awesome flavor. Now, in this, it don't matter if you break the eggs. Who cares? It's no big deal. But you see how those eggs look kind of red around the edges? That's not a problem. That's taking up all that nice chile Colorado. And this stuff is not hot. The chile, the ancho, is not hot at all. Very mild. Very nice tasting chili. Really is. Now, I'm getting ready to, just drizzle some, some more gooey on this. Because I want this to have that taste, to it. And I'm going to let this cook only on one side. I'm not going to flip this. Okay, and I'm just going to let it cook on that one side. And I am going to do something else to this right here to make it taste even over the top. cheese. Wonderful cheese. Okay? That's it. See? Now, we're just going to give those a minute or two, you know, another 50 seconds or so. And then we're going to take them out. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Now, here is my eggs. Cheesy goodness. And here is the best breakfast. You're going to wrap your lips around, trust me. Mexican style breakfast. You can't beat it. And it's got beans and eggs. Two of the cheapest foods you can put your hands on for the moment. Oh, enjoy.